like in Asia. An NX500 is this is a luxury purchase, eh? This is a bike a lot of people dream of, and we've got to appreciate that. And when we do appreciate it, we realise how lucky we are, eh? But going back to the original premise, when I got rid of a KLR, it was a 2016 KLR. It was too heavy for what I, at the time, was thinking I was going to do. I realised, I want to get back into off-roading, but that changed. I got a Versys 650 and I started watching YouTube videos and road riding. Even though I'd owned an FJ 1200 back in the day, I hadn't really learnt, to be honest, I really hadn't learnt techniques on riding. Had any, I was back on an FJ 1200, I was a rear brake guy, eh? This was before ABS. So before ABS, I was using because coming from an off-road background, before a front ABS or rear ABS, we tended to control our bike on the rear wheel, eh? Braking on the rear wheel, even going downhill, we would lock up our rear brake momentarily to decrease the speed. You know, when you're going down a really steep hill in the bush, and the bikes get, going faster and faster, and the trail conditions you need to, you're already in first gear. We're talking about 2 strokes here, which had less engine braking than the 4 strokes. So, we used to just lock up the back wheel, eh? And slide down a bit, and you could control it, eh? You used to doing it, and it was an effective way of braking on steep declines, eh? And going around corners, you'd go into a corner and you could steer with your rear brake. But I didn't really learn on-road techniques as such. I was going like IFJ 1200, keep away from that front brake, eh? And use the rear brake. So I wasn't really pushing it too much in the corners. It wasn't really a bike to push too hard in the corners, the FJ 1200, the original 85, 86. It was 280 kilos, but it wasn't just that. It carried its weight well, eh? The 85, 86 one, I think they're a lot heavier. Not sure about that now, but it seemed like a massive bike now, eh? The FJ 1300. Got a police car here. I think it's a police car. Got me on too. See that police car there? I lost my first ever points on a motorcycle, eh? Last weekend, first ever in my entire life on a motorcycle. I was overtaking a slow moving car who was erratically braking, and then came to a downhill section, 60k zone in the middle of nowhere, went from 70 to 60 in the middle of nowhere, down to a T-junction there, a long distance slope, and it's that car there. I think it was that one there. It was the same vehicle anyway. It might have 2 of them. Canungra police. Pointed the speed gun at me. The car that I was overtaking sped up, and lo and behold, I got caught for doing 70 in a 60k zone. First ever point loss. So in coincidence, that's the bike there, right? So I will not be speeding. So you can imagine. First ever points. I know I keep repeating myself, but first ever point loss on a motorcycle. Alright, I had a bit of a hiatus from riding for a few decades.